Hello everyone and welcome to the video. This is video 6 in my HR mini-series. We're going to be starting on contracts of employment. And today, more specifically, we're going to talk about the written statement of particulars, which is technically a bit of an oxymoron because they are two different things. And more formally, the written statement of employment particulars, but I'm not going to keep saying that. I'll just say the written statement of particulars. But just before we get into this topic, a quick disclaimer and information. This content is for general information only. It's not legal advice and it shouldn't be relied on as a substitute for taking advice on your own specific circumstances. And if you're watching this anywhere other than on Patreon, you will see a clip of the video. If you want to watch the full video and the rest in the HR mini-series, go to the description and you'll find the link there. It's just £10 a month. You can cancel any time. Okay, so let's get into the video. So today we're talking about whether an employee actually needs a contract legally. And the answer is they don't. What they do need is a written statement of employment particulars. So this is one of those areas where a lot of employers think that they're compliant, but they're actually not, because most people think that it's just a contract of employment. It's not. What individuals are legally entitled to is a written statement of employment particulars, and understanding that distinction really matters, because if you get this wrong, you can think you've covered everything when actually you haven't, and that's where the risk starts to creep in. So where does this come from? So the requirement for a written statement of particulars is a statutory requirement under the Employment Rights Act 1996, and it was updated in April 2020. That update in 2020 is really important because it made this a day one right and also expanded who is entitled to receive it. So by law, employers must provide a written statement to anyone with employee status and also to workers unless they started their role before 6th of April 2020. And this now captures a much wider group of people than it used to, including casual staff and 0 hours workers. And importantly, this applies regardless of how long someone is employed for. So even if someone is only engaged for a short period of time, they are still entitled to receive a written statement of particulars. So who does this apply to? So this is where it's worth being really clear because this catches people out. Employees are always entitled to a written statement. Workers are also entitled to one as long as their engagement started on or after 6th of April 2020, like I said. Agency workers also have the same right to receive a written statement. If someone started before April 2020, the position is slightly different. Employees can request an updated written statement that complies with the new requirements as long as they are still employed or within 3 months of leaving, and the employer then has 1 month to provide it.